We are live, guys. It's been a while. How are we doing? Hope you guys are doing well, those of you that are here. I've got the White Sox on in the background right now. Hopefully that won't be too much of a distraction. We'll see. Shouldn't be. It's not like they're anything to pay attention to. But yeah, we're back. We're live. And it's been way too long. I don't know. I could sit here. I could make excuses. I could give you reasons why I haven't been live like I wanted to. I mean, I didn't want this year to be like last year where I said I was going to live stream so much and then I didn't. And here we are. It's been that exact same thing. But hopefully this is the start of some sort of consistency. I mean, this is about the perfect time. This is about the time that I would want to go live on any given day that I go live, which ideally would be just about every day. But obviously it's been way too long to make that claim that I'll be going live, anywhere near and every day. Connor's here on YouTube. What's up, Connor? We got Yummy Rocks in the Twitch chat. Let's go ahead and let's go over to the game here, because let me put myself down there, because like I was saying in the little I don't know, you guys probably didn't see, but I made a post. It's in the description of the YouTube stream, but I've waited way too long to make my World Series push here. I wanted to make my World Series, and not even World Series, but beyond World Series ranked push live. Like, I wanted to play all my ranked games live, and obviously if I'm not going live, I'm not going to be playing ranked. So I'm only sitting here 7-1 right now. I'm at a 521 rating. So like not super low. We're pretty within reach of still being reasonable to make World Series in the next 2 days, 22 hours. I'm doing good, Yummy Rocks. How you doing, man? But yeah, today is gonna be hopefully a good day to get this rating up. We'll see how many rating points I can get by the end of today, because I'm planning on being live for a few hours, and we should be able to get a decent amount of ranked games in. Hopefully we can get to the point where I'm maybe like a couple games away from making World Series, and then we can go ahead and get this done, get this out of the way. But today I'm also going to be doing something that I've been wanting to do ever since I started streaming over a year ago now. I wanted to just to, like, as I play ranked, I wanted to just use a bunch of new cards and then get those games with the new cards I'm using up on the stream channel, the VOD channel, I guess you could call it. So if you watched one of my most recent videos where I opened up the 300 plus packs that I earned grinding this game, I out of nowhere just somehow had crazy good pack luck, and I pulled Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. Two of the best cards you can pull right now, probably. But the luck didn't stop there. The pack luck continued on for me. I was opening some packs just throughout ever since that pack opening. I pulled Jose Ramirez. Like, he goes for 150k. That's another crazy good pull. That's my best pull that I'm going to be talking about, but it still doesn't stop there. I had a couple pipeline packs where nothing's really guaranteed, and I got Dylan Cruz, who, like, he doesn't go for anything now, but it's still, like, the rare round, not good odds of pulling him. Same deal with Christian Campbell at an 87, also pulled him. And oh yeah, and I pulled Nick Pivetta out of that free spotlight pack that you get for finishing that program. So the team we're going to be using here to start today's stream is just going to be full of like all these just random good pulls that I've gotten lately. I'm also adding Mark McGwire to the team for the first time. Kyle Teal, Manny DeVries still there. Just trying to get some energy back with some pitchers. We probably won't use any of these guys today. We've got some other guys queued up. And then this is my bullpen for right now. We've got all diamond except for Hobie Milner as a gold lefty, but he's really good. Still, like, not a whole lot of bullpen arms, at least in my inventory. I haven't unlocked some of the guys that we should be going for. But I guess that's it for my whole spiel to start this stream. And now we're just playing. You're playing some MLB 23. I know you sent that message a while ago, but what are we doing on 23? Have you just not updated or upgraded? Are you just like, did you like MLB 23 so much that you didn't feel the need to? You know what, actually, before I get into the game, something else, wrong button, something else I wanted to do. Here we go. I want to put on the screen my record and rating as we're playing, so that, you know, as anybody joins, you'll know where we're at. So where did I say it was? 521. Alright, there we go. Now everybody that shows up in just, you know, huge numbers, obviously, will know exactly where we are. What's up, Yummy? How do you want to be honest with me? I'm kind of scared. It's like triggers the flight or flight whenever somebody asks if they can be honest with you. Joan Feliciano on YouTube. How we doing, man? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you. Maybe it's just because it's been a while since I've streamed. I went the wrong way. Now it's going to take forever. You've never played any of the MLB The Show games, but the graphics in 23 look so good on the Switch, you couldn't resist? Well, that's cool. That's a cool reason to get brought in. I really wouldn't have anticipated. I've been liking Industry Center Stadium for some reason, too, so we're going to play there. But I don't know. I feel like the graphics have kind of been a point of contention amongst the community for not getting updated in a while, especially on the Switch. But that's cool. I'm glad you found your way to the game. I think I had my batting order set up. I didn't do that today, but I'm pretty sure a couple days ago I set it to how I wanted it to be. Look at this dude. He's got parallel 5 Chris Sale. He's got a bunch of parallel 5s on the team. Should I be worried? I don't know. I guess at any point we could be facing some competition here. 521. Okay, he's got a losing record. He's also played 110 games. That's a lot of games to play. Sometimes when people have played that many games, it's just as scary as if they had played about, you know, a fifth of the games but had a better record.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own.
Here we go. Let's see about Nick Pivetta here. Didn't really look at this card too much, to be honest. I just pulled him, and I'm like, man, that just adds to my list of good pulls. Let's try him out. He's pausing right away. Also, this game is the first baseball game you've played on the Switch, so it's something different. Have you played any baseball games at all, or is that just your first one on the Switch?
And there's a foul ball.
I haven't played any MLB on the Switch. I still don't know like how the game runs. That's gonna.
That one gets down for a hit.
Didn't want to be giving up a hit on an 0-2 count like that. You haven't played any at all, so what are you playing then? Is there any mode that sticks out to you? Diamond Dynasties should still be up, right? Are you playing that? Playing some March to October? Road to the Show? Is he going to take off here? Nope. So I just threw him a meatball. Alright, this is off to a great start today, guys. It runs great, really? Interesting.
Back-to-back base hits. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try.
Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on the Switch. I just know, you know, it's been a thing that games don't tend to run as well. And I think that's kind of what a lot of people are excited about with the Switch 2, right? Is because it's like much more powerful. There we go. That should be our first out. Unless Manny blows it for me, but we should be good. What's my current rating? Well, iconic, which I think you're just Connor. You changed your name. Put it on the screen. 521. It does show up, right? It's not just showing up for me. I want to make sure. But yeah, I put that up on the screen so that you know, if anybody's wondering where we're at any given time, you should just be able to look. Let's not throw a fastball right down the pipe to Jordan. What do I want to throw? I feel like, I don't know. Pivetta doesn't have that sinker that's the go-to a lot of the times. We should be good there. Trout actually got a good break on that. Is he going to try to go to third? He will, and I made a bad throw. I don't think we would have gotten him anyway. It's fine.
for third.
You're doing some exhibitions to get used to. Oh, so like you just got it.
Have to tag and go, but
At least that's what I got out of that.
doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
I mean, hey, if you got the game because of the graphics,
The next to hit.
then you probably made the right choice not to get like a new one, because the graphics haven't really changed much. I was gonna say just since then, but honestly, even before then, they haven't really changed much. See if we can get this. Get a swing here. Nope.
That
Okay.
one misses up and in, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No, I'm gonna go sweeper. Oh, he didn't hit that. Come on.
2-2 upcoming.
Well, I hope you enjoy, man. I did not realize that you like just got it. That's fun. That's exciting.
Misses with that one.
All right, he won't be expecting this. He's gonna be way out in front. Or if we didn't put it in the dirt, what was that?
Well, the stage
What is this first inning, man?
it's all about creating
20 pitches.
This is one of them right here.
Jason Kipnis.
This dude's not swinging. That's why I said when people have played a lot of games, regardless of their record, they're scary. Because that just means they've seen a lot of pitches. They've, you know, built up a lot of experience. There we go. Got the rollover. We're good. It's like nothing happened.
Bases loaded, jam.
How we doing, Rob? It's been a while for me. There's like a
Showing the slab
red
in
box on
today's
my
game.
overlay.
Chris
That's highlighted.
Sale.
There
How
we
about a
go.
scouting report on him?
Bugging me.
A guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy
Okay,
at-bats,
let's-
run up that pitch count. Anything to help
He really just threw a fast or a sinker right down the middle.
One down.
Like he just.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
I gotta warm up. I haven't played yet today. He might just throw it. Maybe this is why he has 61 losses. He just lets you hit the ball.
In 2023, became the
Okay,
first
well, not that one.
NL history. They hit 40-plus home runs and
I'm warming up. Don't you worry. I'm just getting warmed up.
2 up, 2 down. Swing.
You know what? That'll be a hit. That is a terrible swing.
Base hit.
I saw the Manny Dreadlocks lag there, though.
No waiting around right there. He was
I feel like I haven't noticed that too much, but I've also been playing mostly offline. I feel like offline, that Dreadlocks lag thing doesn't really happen, but online, it must.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
There we
Just
go.
missed.
Now my eye's kicking in with that take. And, well, you know what? I'll look at the positives. I made a good swing. I had good timing with a good PCI. That's a good way to end the inning, at least.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
So, Yummy, are you a baseball fan, like, at all? Do you have a favorite team and stuff that you're using, or are you just, like,
First pitch swing.
just getting into the whole thing?
0 balls, 1 strike.
And how'd you find me?
Gets fouled back.
Forgot to switch to pitching.
And he deals.
We need a punch out at some point. We've
1-2.
got to get this guy down swinging. Okay, well, I'll take a week out. I don't know. Pavetta's not really striking me as the biggest strikeout pitcher so far.
He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Late swing, foul to the left.
the Sultan of SWAT, the King of Crash, the Colossus of Clout, Babe Ruth.
Okay.
1 out, bases empty.
Let's make this competitive. He might chase it. Well,
And a base hit.
he just saw it. He just read it.
So a man aboard, and the batter now, Jose Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. 0-1.
Is he really leading off? Did I just see he took a lead with Babe Ruth?
To center. Cruz under it.
If he does that again, I might have to see what kind of pickoff move Nick Pivetta has.
And there are 2 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now.
He is taking a lead with Babe. And we didn't pick it. Nick, buddy, come on. Move a little quicker. That's Babe Ruth. He's like 100 years old.
That one fouled off.
I really don't know how long Nick Pivetta is going to last in this game. Obviously, he hasn't given anything up yet, but he's not really fooling this guy at all.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
I don't even know what to throw. Like nothing right now. There we go. I mean, got him out in front of that enough to hit a lazy pop fly. I mean, we've kept him off the board for 2 innings. It hasn't been a smooth 2 innings, but it's nothing.
Bottom half of inning number.
All right, though. Supercharged Jose Ramirez, 150,000 stub pull.
And a foul ball.
I want to be patient. It's just everything he's throwing is right over the plate, and I'm just not making good swings yet.
Check swing, he went too far. And
That pitch is always tough from Sale.
foul ball.
Any pitch is tough from Sale, apparently. Yeah.
That one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the run. Squeezes
Yeah,
it.
it's not a pitch that I should be getting beat on, really. I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that I haven't played at all today. We're still warming up. It usually takes me a few innings.
Second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production.
Yeah, I shouldn't be late on that.
The middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Sail ready.
I-
Good change up right there. And it's 0-2. That one missed. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Yeah, that's a spot, man. Especially when I'm starting to try and be patient, and then he breaks that out.
Next to hit.
I wasn't late on that. Nope, game lied. I turned on it.
The grab, and that'll end the inning.
Feel bad, Rob. You asked chat what's up, and nobody told you what's up.
Now it's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Did I tell you what's up? Or did I just ask how you were doing?
Seager tries to
I'm a
chip
hypocrite.
swing. Now a look to third. No swing. He held
What's up, Michael?
Washington with the call there.
There we go. All right. I mean, as long as I can find a way to keep the contact weak, we'll be fine. I just don't really like how nothing Pivetta's throwing is fooling him.
In the air.
Not even that one, but it's still weak.
Settles under this one. Corrals it. 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Forgot to hit the
Alvarez
record button.
bats left, throws right. 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And first offering is fouled off.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands or you're in a broadcast...
Ooh, okay. That was like the first pitch that I feel like has fooled them all game so far. Took us 42 pitches to do that.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
He's not expecting 2 in a row, right? Right? Nope, he was. At least enough to foul it off.
Base is empty.
Well, that slider worked once. Can it work again? Nope. Okay. Okay. Now what?
Count 1 and 2.
Help?
And they'll do it again.
Dot him up here, Nick.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. It
Well,
bounces off the
didn't miss my spot.
gone. Yordan Alvarez,
Somebody was just ready for that, though.
and they jump out front.
That sucks. That's an impressive swing. I threw like 5 breaking pitches in a row, and he was still somehow ready for that. All right, we're playing from behind. Maybe that's what'll wake me up.
Set for the bottom of the
I just like I gotta put more pressure on myself. I gotta give myself higher stakes so that I wake up. Cause like, man, I'm titling this whole stream, this whole concept. I'm trying to make a World Series push. I can't come out and lose my first game. That would wreck my credibility that I'm gonna make it. We're gonna get on from this, right? Yeah, there we go. I feel like that would have been a foul ball if he didn't touch it at third.
with an infield single. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Which platform do I prefer, YouTube or Twitch? Honestly, I'm not sure yet because I haven't done enough streaming, especially on Twitch. I can't even, off the top of my head, maybe like, I wasn't ready to go. Maybe like 6, 7 Twitch streams. I think I'm just more used to YouTube, so like right now that'd be my answer. But from what I've learned about Twitch, I feel like the more I get used to it, that would probably be the better streaming platform.
Brings it in. And there's one away.
Alright, we're flipping the lineup over. This is what we need. Second time through. Good take. They let me hold up. Okay. I would have been late. That's fine. That's a good hold too. Okay, all 3 check swings in a row. That's really a good sign that you know what's going on. All right. 20 minutes in, I'm already getting frustrated. And my nose is itching. How did I miss that?
That's strike one. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
I tried to check swing too many times the at bat before. Now they don't give me one.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just
yeah.
Hard time catching up.
Left field.
Close, but close doesn't matter. Man, my nose is itching. We're good though. We're good.
Out of the fourth. And now Jason.
Man, Pavetta's actually already under half of his energy. Oh, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the sooner I have to take him out of the game, the better.
Patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there.
I was about to throw him a fastball up and away. I don't really want to do that again. Not after what he did last time.
Next offering is downstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does anything.
That's massive break on this cutter, though. And it doesn't matter. Oh, what a play! Okay. DeVries saving a hit. I appreciate it.
You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Napoli.
You know, let's try and start throwing him things that might actually fool him here. Well, that was about the worst spot it could have been. It worked.
A little up front there is his
Hey, that fooled him.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to
Maybe we'll get him to commit to something too far in on the hands. No, okay.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
I don't think I've gotten a strikeout yet with Pavetta. We've not been able to get strike 3 past this guy.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Still no strike 3.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
This actually might be Pavetta's last inning. I mean, his energy. He's already thrown almost 60 pitches.
And that is
He almost swung at that of all these pitches he's taking. This is not going to go in a good spot.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Oh man, I don't know what just happened.
And it's 2-1.
My eye all of a sudden feels dry, and now I'm going to start tearing up. I'm just so emotional that I can't get anything going, apparently. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get there. It's okay. If there's any time to give up a double, it's with 2 outs. And the 9-hole hitter up next. Although his 9-hole hitter is supercharged J-Ram, so I don't know if that really holds true for this one.
great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball one. Ground ball to the right.
All right, we get out of another one. I don't know how I've only given up the one run that we've given up. Maybe we leave Pivetta in for one more. Try and get him through 5.
And welcome back
The Sox team's already into the 5th. It's flying by.
Yeah, that's it for a strike.
I just need to get a good swing under my belt. A good swing that does something. And that's not it. I feel like Chris Sale was not who I needed to face to start things off today with his deception. Not only that, but this guy's got him parallel 5, and it said he was going up to a 94 today, so I can only assume that's with inside edge. So actually, this legitimately might be one of the best starting pitchers out right now with all that going for him. The parallel 5, the inside edge. It's a 94 overall Chris Sale. No wonder I'm struggling. Give myself some slack, maybe.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit left side.
Okay, if he wasn't shifted. That was already 3 outs.
3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Forgot the first out. When did that happen? All right, well,
Now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
let's see how much of this 5th inning Pivetta can get me.
And now
That's 1 pitch, 1 out, even if it was a scary one.
pulls it in on the warning.
Manny to shortstop? Man,
And here's
I still don't even remember that.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
that clips the corner. Line
Okay, well,
drive, fair ball.
we can keep him from getting a double on this. That's fine. That's just a base hit then.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on.
That might have to be what does it for Pivetta.
Base hit, that was
That might have to be what does it for him.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here.
Let's see. Who do we want to use? This might be a Hobie Milner spot. I've been excited to use him. Let's give him a shot.
Obi Milner taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter.
There we go. He's filthy. He's nasty. Disgusting. Repulsive. Look at him.
Swing and a miss.
He's looking for a ground
I'm going to go to that same pitch. Actually, I'll take a free out at second first. What?
Just got his hand in there.
I feel like every time that I've tried to... I'm just going to go to first. Every time that somebody takes a lead off a second with a lefty up when they're being held on, that's like an automatic out.
Like Trout hitting this far down to the order. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That's in for a strike. And ball 1.
1-1.
Swings and
go.
misses. And the count is 1-2.
He was late on that, so this will get him as long as we hit our spot. Yep, it got him.
Trout is
Still looking for that strikeout, though. I don't think I've struck him out yet.
and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, number 36. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And
There
that
we
one
go.
missing inside.
Couple of good takes to start the inning. And a base hit.
And there's a
And I didn't even change my thing to hitting. So maybe could have even been a better swing if I did.
right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't
Okay,
get
good.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get
I was hunting sinker there. I wasn't going to be late on it again.
extended through the swing for the line drive base
Get down the line, please. Oh, he booted it again.
in and out of his glove. And no shot to get him.
I don't know. I don't even know if J-Ram makes a play on that if he fields it cleanly.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat. We go back to
Come on, man.
this game is over. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this
No!
That one hit to right.
The pitch was too good.
Pulls it in for the out.
This should not be as much of a struggle as it is. Like, that should not be a pitch
Stop at
that gets me. That should be the pitch that gives me a 3-1 lead.
Pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
No.
Fly ball in the air out towards right center.
I waited back. And then
No trouble
I
here.
waited back too far.
For the out. 2 away now.
I'm really going to get 2 on to lead off the inning and not move him over past that point. Yep.
He swings and hits a fly ball.
I don't know what's going on.
Marte should have it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. All right, we go to the top half.
All right, well, Milner's staying in for sure.
Jason Kipnis. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face.
I feel like he has no chance of catching up to that lefty-lefty, but no, now we get him. Now we get him chasing away. No, I just want the strikeout. Please. Let's go straight fastball, maybe. Dude, why is it that every time I stream on Twitch, there's these, like, bot things that pop up? Go away. There we go. First strikeout. I guess that's what it took, was get a bot in the Twitch chat.
It's going to be Mike Napoli.
How do I get rid of him now? There we go. Okay, that was a little scary. First pitch, he's really timed up against Milner.
2 outs, base is empty. And now, Babe Ruth.
Yeah, I figured he was going to be ready for that. I almost went circle change, and that probably would have been... Well, it was a strike anyway. He fouled it off. And there we go. All right, well, Milner gets out of the inning just in time to take him out because he's starting to see him.
Bottom of the 6th. And here is
49 pitches into the 6th inning. That's horrible. But it's because everything he's throwing is in the zone. I'm just not making good swings on anything right now.
and they get Ohtani for the out.
Like, this is horrible. This is horrible entertainment right now for you guys. You can't even call it entertainment. What am I doing?
And a couple of quick outs.
I'm not swinging. First of all, I'm not going to have a 3-pitch inning. You can throw it right down the middle right now to McGuire if you'd like. Okay, well, same result.
Now and watches strike one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him.
This might be the most embarrassing thing I've done yet this year on this game.
Welcome back to the ballpark.
Here I am making my grand return, finally streaming again after 3 weeks. Saying, oh man, guys, come watch me make a World Series push. And this is what I'm doing? This is what I'm showing off for you guys?
The third baseman.
New pitcher now, Justin Martinez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tap foul at the plate. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Hey, there we go. Finally got him to chase a pitch up. All right.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Kind of worried because he was seemingly ready for just about anything I was throwing so far with Martinez.
That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh, he swung at that on a 2-0 count. All right. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it.
He keeps his composure and they get the out. Now it's Corey Seager.
Oh, look at Martinez. What is that? That's Even when I make a play like that, I don't like seeing it. We need to do something about pitcher fielding. I have to score this inning. I will score this inning. I'm saying it right now. It's gonna happen. I'm locking in.
Ramirez. Little chopper rolls
It's the
foul.
break on that sinker, really. You know what? You know what? Stay fair, please. Stay fair. All right. That's something. Leadoff double. I still haven't made a good swing. That doesn't feel great. That actually might get him to go to a new arm, though. Oh, that's not the move you wanted to make, man. I would have just stuck with Sale. I might have been on that if I just swung. I don't know why I didn't.
So the tying run at second. Swings and hits one of the
Why I wasn't ready for that. Is he really going to get there? Oh, my God.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's one away.
Thought that was a harmless foul ball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Trout on his horse. He's got it. And there are two.
The more frustrated I get, the worse I play. I gotta calm down. It's all good. I'm only down one. Dylan Cruz is about to tie it.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Trout settles under it.
All right, well, I guess next inning. I said I was going to score next inning, right? I didn't say this inning.
We go to the eighth. An outstanding hitter in Cattell.
This is way too late, guys. This is the 8th inning now. I'm still scoreless.
Gets a little tighter, way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's foul. That's down and in.
All right, there we go.
They're at 98 miles an hour.
I mean, we can't let him score anymore. Like, he can't put anything else on the board. It's the only shot I have right now.
Throws what a lot of people consider to be a power
There we go.
Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it.
Yeah, I knew that would get him.
Trout, the batter down.
Knew that'd get him out in front of it.
Strike one. Next offering is foul back.
And Boog
Let's try and go
against a
up and
guy
in with
like
this. Let's hit a spot
you
here.
grab your backup bat.
That's not the spot.
That one is absolutely
That's not going to go foul either.
pops over the wall and that's it all.
I guess if I got one on a swing like that, he needs one too, doesn't he?
Jason Kipnis will hit next.
Maybe isn't the spot to leave Martinez in, but you know what? That's what we're going to do. And we're going to get away with it.
End up chasing
Right? Yeah, we're there. We're good.
He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
This is crazy. This is ridiculous. This should not be happening. I got 6 outs left to do something. Anything.
Number 94, Jacks, back to work. Pounding ball
I need to figure out what the left thumb is doing. I'm not putting the PCI on the ball at all. That's going to drop, though, man. I'm getting no shortage of fluke hits.
puts the tying run on base.
I feel like at least half of my hits have been fluky, if not more.
So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that
It's my
one
best swing yet, and it came off the bat with nothing. All right.
puts it away for the out. Next to hit, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 in this.
Yeah, good move. Good move. Oh, and it's Milner, too. Really good move.
Anything in the dirt. Try your
I'm going to try and take off. I'm going to try and catch him off guard. We got a good jump. We should be in, right? Yeah, all right. That was a strike, though.
Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Swings through that one for strike 2. 0-2. Strike 3.
I'm not picking up the release of anybody right now.
Manny Ramirez. And there's a ball.
Oh, that almost tied the game.
Foul ball. So the tying run is second.
And that's gonna, wow. We're gonna be going into the ninth with nothing on the board. I'm sitting here telling you guys, hey, let's make a World Series push today. Let's get it started. I have 0 runs in 8 innings. Why does it have to be like this?
Raleigh. Finger.
First pitch, and he just misses. Raleigh, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer.
I really hope that he has somebody he considers as a closing pitcher, because I don't really want to face Hobie Milner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Slice down the right side. The 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Wow, that was more hanging than it was supposed to be.
3-2 now.
Nope, okay, I was about to say that's a perfect spot. I mean, it was.
And that's a foul ball.
8 pitches? Really, Raleigh? Alright, at least we got him.
Make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
You're 17-3 with 2 losses from glitches. Well, good for you, man. I'm just sitting here struggling at 7-1. 521 rating.
First offering is fouled off.
No, but that sucks though. I can empathize, because my 1 loss, at least for the next, 3 outs, my only loss so far has been because my power went out in the middle of a game. But I'm probably about to pick up my first legit loss unless I can figure something out here at the very end. Can we, like, put this guy away? You gotta ring him up. You can't, like, he can't
No swing.
be that far out in front of it and you don't ring him up. How do you look at a guy who looks like that and be like, no, he deserves to keep hitting? There we go.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold
No,
this
that's
lead.
inside.
And now it's even up. Right through there for a strike.
Guess let's just hope this gets him again. I'm keeping it in the zone. You got him enough. All right, here we go. This is it.
Tosses to first. And
I got 3 outs to avoid embarrassment in our first game today. 4-5-6 due up.
and we're back. And now the first
Is he going to go to a new arm? That's probably good.
baseman, Mark McGuire.
Justin Martinez. Haven't really faced him to know how difficult he is. I just know he has a fast sinker. I was ready for it.
And foul to the left side.
Just don't hit it on the ground. Get one in the air. Don't stay in the zone. Why would it stay in the zone?
That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That has to get down. All right.
Foul ball. 1-run game, bottom 9. Lifted in the air, right center field.
I'm going to throw up.
Brings it in.
I'm going to vomit all over my setup right here with how I'm playing.
That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Why am I swinging at that?
Looking to get the tying run on
Oh!
piece and stays alive.
You know what? That gives me a little bit of hope, honestly.
That's off the mark. 2-2.
2-2.
Okay, we're still alive.
See another. One down, base is empty. That one
Count is full.
outside. Ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning.
Okay, well, this is it.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch,
No,
a
that's
slider
out.
that misses outside. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and
Out to short. And that
Still alive, guys. Still alive.
And the tying run is on base here in the bottom.
Who's up next? I'm not familiar enough with my lineup. Is it Teal?
over on this
It's
pitch a
Teal.
little bit, but he
That's
got
okay. That's fine with me.
shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take
Ball,
that
that's
anytime you can get him to
No, don't go to a lefty.
find a hole.
Don't do it. Oh, no. I can't leave Teal in. I can't hit lefty in this spot. Willie Mays makes sense.
Out, and that's inside. Pinch hitter coming.
Don't let me down, Willie. I earned you last year.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely
Okay, well,
on here.
that was horrible, and I am sorry to anybody who just watched that.
Outstanding job of the pitchers really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting
Disgusting.
and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensive.
I will say, if there's any silver lining, I at least started to pick up the ball a little bit there in that last inning. So moving on, hopefully I should not look as helpless as I did there. I'm at a 521 rating, trying to say that I'm gonna make a push towards World Series, and I lose 1-0. All right, well, I guess I gotta change this up. What are we at now? 478. That's a lot that we got taken away from us there. 478 and 7-2. What a start to the stream. You know what? Actually, stream hasn't even started. Alright, well, there we go. Stream started. How are we doing, guys? It's been a while. All that sorts of stuff. We haven't played a game yet today. We're about to play our first game of the day. I put myself on the wrong screen. I didn't realize when I went to my starting soon screen that my mic would cut off though, so you guys are probably kind of confused right there. What did you say, Sam? You have 120k in stubs. Who do I think you should get, or do you save it? I don't know, man. I tend to want to go for collections at the start, so I feel like the majority of the stubs I make I normally put towards collections. I would probably say save it for now, unless there's like somebody outside of live series cards you want to use. But I have a feeling that once Weekend Classic kicks in and all those rewards start coming out, I have a feeling live series prices might go down a bit, except golds. Gold live series cards are like as cheap as they're gonna get, so I don't know, man. I wish I could give you a straight answer, but I feel like the answer to that is just kind of do whatever you want with them. It's relatively easy to make stubs this year, so even like spending 120k, you'll probably have that back before you even know it. What did I want to do for this next game? I have a couple of guys that I've queued up that I wanted to use. All right, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use these last ride guys, and you know what? I'm gonna take Ohtani out because I did not feel good with him. So we've got Ortiz from the last ride program. I'm gonna throw in the lineup, and then we are going to use. I'll just get rid of Pivetta for now. We're gonna use this Mike Mussina, which I feel like he always flies under the radar for a lot of people. Nobody really says he's all that great. I always like Mike Mussina in this game. I don't know what it is. I always pitch really well with him. He's always sneaky good. So I'm honestly more excited about this card than the Ortiz. But we're going to throw both of them in the lineup for this one. You know, we'll keep him batting second behind Trout. And yeah, we'll play our first game of the stream. Right? I know you know what I'm saying, Soul. You didn't see anything. God. What a start. What a start to my return to being live. Horrible. Sox game still nothing here. All right. This will be better. I promise. I shouldn't promise anything. After that game I just played, I can't promise anything. He's got Blake Snell. Not too crazy looking team.
About to get started here.
We're back at home again too. Which I don't know, I guess things didn't go so well here last game, but can't really blame the stadium on that. I just played horrible. How many viewers we got on YouTube right now? We're up at double digits. We're at 10 viewers. What are you guys doing here? I'm playing terrible. We got 10 people willing to waste your time to watch me struggle to play this game right now. I appreciate it, guys.
One down. Willie Adames stands in, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
There we go. All right. All right, is that going to be 2 pitches, 2 outs? That's why I like Musina. I feel like his pitches move so much that you get so much weak contact.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Oh, that one wasn't too weak. Trout actually got a good break on it. There we go. That's how we fielding, right? Was that a 3-pitch inning? We might have found somebody who's struggling more than me. I forgot to look at what his record was. I don't even know, which might be a good thing. Did they drop new multiplayer missions for the program? They did a while ago, if that's what you're talking about. There was the 3rd drop, and I think that's it. I don't know. Since I haven't been streaming, I also haven't been playing much ranked because I wanted most of the ranked I played this year to be on stream. So I haven't really made a ton of progress in the multiplayer program, so I haven't kept up with it too much. Really? Like, that was a good swing. After all the struggles I just had last game, you're going to give me that kind of result on a good swing? It's not very generous.
But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties
fooled
and
me.
lefties. That breaking
Big Poppy's first at bat here. We got to go lefty-lefty because of course we do. And I miss another one right over the plate. What am I changing controller-wise from pitching to hitting? You know what? Let me show you guys because a lot of people ask about this. I have a DualSense Edge controller. I don't know what the best here. This thing costs way too much money, but I haven't had issues with it, and I've had issues with every other controller. Basically for hitting, I just adjusted the stick sensitivity to have a little bit of a different like sensitivity curve, I guess. And then when I switch it back to pitching, it just switches it back to default. So, have I made Pack Attack Park yet? I have not, because I am really hoping that they fix whatever issues they have for downloading stadiums. Because I just want to re-download Pack Attack Park from the last couple years again, because that's still the best stadium I've ever made. Wow, awful. At least everything had good timing, though, I think. So there's that at least. You have a regular controller and the stick drift and PCI bouncing all. I mean, the stick drift, that's like a problem. You just probably should get a new controller altogether. But I got the controller that comes with the console, and that one started having some stick drift issues. And then I bought a new controller because of that, and then a year down the line, that one started having stick drift issues. And it was around that time when they came out with this DualSense Edge, and like one of the features is you can replace the stick. So I figured, you know what? Instead of dropping $60, $70 every year on getting a new controller if they're all going to break. I'll just get the $200 controller and hopefully I never have to worry about it again. And at least for now it's been fine. So is it bad you're considering grinding that triple program just for the suit jersey? Nah, not at all. That's the beauty of this game. You grind for whatever you want. I mean, it's in that program that you unlock Polo Grounds, right? So once you unlock Polo Grounds, triples should come pretty easy.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches.
Actually, I don't know. Obviously, Polo Grounds will probably be the easiest stadium to hit triples in, but then you got to be the home team. And if you play the CPU, like you do play versus CPU, and you have to be the home team, then you have to pitch every inning. Oh, just a little bit of extra time. Because like normally, if I were to grind offline stats, and it's only the stats you need to worry about, and it's only hitting, I'd want to play away so that I can hit right away and then just quit out so that the stats count.
Just missed.
2-1.
Out to
I just-
center. Jenkins under it.
I'm gonna need to like play at Shield Woods next game if I don't score. Actually, I don't even know if Shield Woods is the answer, because when I've played there before, the ball has no carry either. I am not hitting today.
So he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep.
There we go. That's something at least. I'm still timing everything up. Just not very solid with the PCI right now, which we're talking about the left stick changes I'm setting up on my controller to make the PCI better, and it's not really showing right now.
Number 36.
There we go. No, that's a good swing. That might be my first good swing of the stream so far. It only took what? I've been live for an hour? It only took an hour to make one good swing.
And just one out.
I've noticed it, Sam, today. I've noticed the little hitch when like when he swings the bat or whatever.
Kyle Teal in the box now. Takes strike.
But I think it's mostly just online, because I've played a decent amount with that card offline and it doesn't happen anymore. Oh, okay. I was about to get upset with Campbell for making a dumb running move, honestly, but it fooled him, so I guess it worked. First run of the stream. It is possible, guys.
It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again.
That was another good timing swing, too. I barely noticed that.
Ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base.
Oh!
This one swung on and hit
A perfect carry. Okay, we're back. We are back.
touch them all.
I feel so much better now that we got that out of the way. And don't tell me he left. What are we doing here? He might be out of here. Well, that sucks, because we only pitched 2 innings with Mike Mussina. I think he did. I think he left. At least I got a little bit of confidence back. Made a couple good swings there and topped it off with a perfect. Alright, what's that going to get me back up to? 5:30. So I think we've actually made a little bit of progress then, because I started at 5:21. What a first game of the stream, right, guys? Whoa, it's not. Hang on. We're not at 4,530. I wish. Could you imagine? I wonder if anybody's ever made it to a 2,000 rating. I think I'm going to keep this next game focused on Ortiz, even if we're not going to get to use Mussina. But I'll wait one more game to put in my next debuting player. Although I can bring in a new pitcher. You know, let's use Scherzer. Let's just give him a shot, because I earned him from the program. See what kind of a start he has for me. Earned him a while back from that program, actually. I don't know, I heard a bunch of people saying, like, oh, this card's no good when the program first was shown, but then after that, I haven't really seen anybody use him to know if he's actually no good. All right, we're going up against Logan Gilbert. He has a couple of golds in his lineup, or 3 of them, I think. All right. I won't feel good about that yet, though. We gotta, you know, you never know who you're facing.
Dynasty Baseball. It's Illinois.
594 record on him.
Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing.
See if we can keep this streak. I still think every ball I put in play against Blake Snell was on a good timing swing. So like I'm definitely getting my timing back. Okay, I was just about to start complaining about how long that was taking. But I guess if he watched all the opening cinematics and I didn't, that'd be the difference. Well, oh, it did get through. I was too busy looking at the swing feedback to look at where it was actually going. Another good timing swing, at least. Alright, Ortiz, game 2 for you. Let's do something this time. And then I put up a swing like that right away. I really need to just lay off of that pitch. There's no reason to swing. That's that. Well, I was about to say that's the pitch to swing at. That's the pitch we're looking for. Not really the way we want to swing at it, though.
These guys make it look sometimes because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Alright, I'm fine with that. I need a little bit more of an approach. Don't swing at pitches that aren't worth swinging at early in the count, honestly, like those two. I'm kind of fine taking those for now. So that we can get a pitch like that, although we got to keep it fair.
Foul ball. 2 outs. That
Good take.
misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Okay. Had a little bit of a sharper break than I would have anticipated.
2 down, nobody on.
That's... Run, Manny? Run? Are you running? Okay, we're on. Good. Another good timing swing. I'm still racking up good timing on all my swings. We're just not hitting it the best we could be still.
You classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Okay, nope, that's what I was just talking about. We don't need to be swinging at that. That one would have actually been a ball.
Very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ooh, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Ow. 4 good timing swings. Nothing to show for it. Honestly, if there were 4 outs in an inning, we would have just hit into 2 double plays, too. 2 hits and then 2 double play groundouts. All right, though. Scherzer, let's see what he's got. I do kind of have a feeling if I didn't like what Nick Pivetta had for me back in that first game, I'm not really going to like what Scherzer has for me. I don't know why I'd throw fastball right after he was just early. It's not very smart.
And the count is 1-1.
Oh, he's already waiting back. All right. Adjustments are being made.
Scherzer winds, kicks, fires.
There we go. Fool him on the slurf. I mean, one batter in, I'm liking Scherzer.
Jordan Lawler, the next to hit.
Okay, well, I don't like that. I don't like when that happens.
Scherzer, a 6'3",
Obviously, like, why?
a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Scherzer deals. Swings through that one.
That slurve might be the pitch. I'm going to double up on it. See if we can get back-to-back whiffs. Nope, he waited back. All right.
Again.
Maybe a slider? Slider's like 10 miles per hour faster. Oh, nope. That just gets his timing right on it. Good job. Smart.
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job.
Ooh. All right. Release is a little later.
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
He's oh, he does have 99 speed. I don't know why I was like surprised he's stealing.
Easily steals the bag.
Got to be more aware, me. Come on.
Second with one away. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive.
He barely tapped that ball.
Doesn't feel like it. He hit
Not a good swing at all.
it doesn't always work out in your
Not even
favor.
close.
Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 outs and one in scoring position.
Okay, we jammed him. We're good. We've both escaped.
Nabs it.
I don't know. Can you really call either of our innings a jam? I never got a runner past first, and all he did was get to second with 2 outs.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
A lot of borderline pitches being called strikes, it feels like. Which is good. I mean, that is a strike, but still. In the confines of the game, it feels like a lot. He's working me away here. Is that to set up for something inside, or is that just the strategy? It's to set up for something inside, and I didn't get enough of it. Yet another good swing where the left thumb doesn't know what it's doing.
Now it's the second baseman. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Off the
And
plate,
the first
ball one.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a
There we go. That's... Oh, no, it is going to get down. All right.
putting on the show that
Thought that was going to be a perfect out for me. Christian Campbell's made a couple nice swings in his last 2 at-bats.
swing right there, caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That's bad. That's a bad one to not be on. First pitch fastball in the wheelhouse should be a 2-0 game.
And the batter now,
Batting
Dylan
eighth,
Cruz.
the center fielder, number 3, Dylan Cruz.
Swing and a line drive at a base.
I'm going to get to third on this, right? Yep.
And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
All right.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
Oh, it's all over that. Come on, DeVries. Give me the lead here. Give me the lead. Drop in. There we go. All right. Stringing together a few hits.
First, it's 1-0.
It's what I like to see.
RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about.
Oh, okay. That it's ready for the first pitch fastball that time.
Took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That was a good pitch.
Catches the zone, and that's strike 2.
Oh, I
Looking.
don't know why I didn't swing. At least we got the lead. That's all that matters.
Down the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Max Scherzer goes to work. That's inside.
That's inside.
Swing and
That's a long way to go.
left center field.
Oh, I thought he was there. He was there, actually. It seemed like he was there. He just didn't make the play.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ray
Finally completed live series collections, but it won't help you win any. You're still stuck in the 600s. I mean, have you used them yet? Have you used your Beltron? Because I don't see how that card couldn't help you out.
Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there.
See if we can jam him here. Catch him off guard. Ooh, that was
Inside.
a perfect spot.
How you take that pitch. That's as close as it
Wow, that actually ended up maybe as a better pitch than it would have been if I hit my spot.
And now Walker Jenkins
Jammed him, nice.
gets under it. Snags it for the
Carter's great, but you're the one who's swinging with him. Hey, you gotta get the reps in. You gotta get your practice in.
foul off down the right side.
Inside, ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Is it still like messed up right now? Is 600 still playing on Hall of Fame?
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Because I guess if it is, we're gonna be on Hall of Fame difficulty if I win this game. It is.
Batting
Digging
done.
in,
The right
Chase
fielder.
DeLauder.
I wonder if they just decided to leave it like that for the rest of this season, and then they'll change it back to how it's supposed to be going forward.
Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Ooh, that was a really nice pitch.
As much about him in this situation, very capable of.
Oh, that was an even better one. All right, good job. Catch him looking. There we go. Look at the fans.
And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And the batter
I don't know though, man. If I win this game, I mean that's gonna get me in the high 500s. We could be playing somebody in the 600s, and I'll have to go on to Hall of Fame.
and that skips into there.
Maybe that first game is still haunting me, but I don't feel ready for that.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Yeah, we got to give Big Poppy the green light if he gets a fastball. That's not a fastball.
Strike. That one misses.
Oh, and okay. Well, that probably should have been another strike.
Really wanted to pitch to him right there.
You got shelled your first time on Hall of Fame?
Manny Ramirez.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I don't like every year it's the same thing. I play I shouldn't be swinging at that. I play all my offline stuff like March to October on my channel. That's on legend difficulty.
Lead at first with no out. Next
Especially like this year with Diamond Quest, playing plenty of legend 3 inning games and that. I have no issues. But I can promise you, the second that I have to play a game on Hall of Fame difficulty and ranked, I'm going to look horrible. And not even horrible in the same way that I looked in that first game of the stream today. I mean horrible in that like I won't even make contact. I'll probably strike out double-digit amount of times.
And it remains 2-2.
All right, finally. He was spamming that splitter.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Number 25.
Come on, McGuire. I could use a big swing.
Slashed foul down the right side.
Waited back too far. 91 on the slider.
0-1 now. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early.
That was just a good pitch to throw right there.
He gets to an 0-2 count.
Your weekend classic is going to be in silver too, so Hall of Fame, you'll be lucky to get 1 win. Man, I was like, I mean, I know like I've been saying, I'm trying to make a World Series push, and that's not going so well, but Jesus, man. It's like he's throwing exactly what I'm not looking for all of a sudden. The hustle from Manny, though. But no, I was like, I was going to try to get to at least 900. That was my goal for Weekend Classic, was to get to the 900 division.
First pitch fastball is in
That'd be on Legend. Like, what am I thinking I'm going to do there?
just off the inside edge.
This is a situation situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
Okay, is he just throwing fastballs now because he's throwing so many off-speed pitches that now I'm not ready for the heat?
That's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground.
Please run, Campbell. Find a way to beat this out. No. Hopefully that's what today will be, though. It'll be the start of me being a bit more consistent with streaming, which would mean being a bit more consistent with playing ranked. And like I told you earlier, it's all about the reps. You just got to play more games, get more experience. I'm sure the more ranked games I play, the better things will go. And who knows, maybe even next season I'll be able to make a push towards... I mean, really, my goal at the start of the year when like they showed off those special 1,000 rating cards, my goal was to get to that point. With how I'm looking right now, we're very far away from that point, but I still feel like if I can start playing some consistent ranked and get used to it, I feel like I can work my way up to that.
In the box now, take strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed.
Yeah, I knew he'd take off there. Oh, that should never happen. That's bad. That's bad. A bad swing. Oh. I don't even know if he takes off for second. Should I even throw it? Because he's got a lot of speed on third. Are you serious? McGuire. Okay, we're going to get an out there, but what is McGuire doing? He didn't even make an effort.
Trying for two. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Manny Rubio, on the ground.
We got him at home, right? 99 speed. Oh my God, 99 speed is too much.
It's 2-1.
Thought man grounder to third. Perfect throw.
Terry Pendleton.
This is.
Off the inside edge.
Think of how I gave up my runs this inning. A leadoff walk, that garbage hit and run, McGuire not fielding the ball, and then that with J-Ram.
What a twin killer.
It's alright, at least we're out of it, only down one.
As we go to the top
My
of the
nose is starting to itch again.
Kyle Teal. Gilbert back to work. Check swing.
Splitter.
Strike one.
That's splitter. Honestly, Logan Gilbert is kind of... He's kind of like difficult to pick up what he's throwing. His fastball's faster than you'd expect it. So is his slider, really. And his slider doesn't always break as much as you'd expect.
Doyle going back on this one.
Yeah, he's going to run that down with Doyle.
And he makes the catch. And now the center fielder, Dylan Cruz. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next one off the plate inside.
0-0 in the 8th inning for the White Sox right now.
Swing and he breaks his bat.
I mean, that's a good thing for their pitching, but you gotta score runs, man. I can't have another season with the White Sox like last year, man. They gotta show some improvement. Oh, I thought I was on that.
Sends it to first. And there's two.
Can't wait to lose in heartbreaking fashion. Yep, that's what they do.
Single his last time up. And first offering is foul.
You know what? Speak of heartbreaking, man. Just as I was starting the stream, I forgot to mention, but I got a notification that Octavio Dotel died. White Sox relief pitcher from mid-2000s. I'm pretty sure he was on the World Series team. But the reason I bring it up isn't just because he's a White Sox legend, but that game that the Sox got walked off on against the Tigers, like as that was happening, all of a sudden Octavio Dotel like flashed through my head. I was like, oh man, we need to bring Octavio Dotel back. You know, get some relief pitching for the White Sox is kind of a joke. and then all of a sudden, a couple days later, something happened to him. Kind of crazy. Is it worth trying to push 900 or even 1,000-ish rating for the Weekend Classic for the rewards, but you also have to play in Legend or GOAT? I see no reason not to. They said that whatever your highest rating was is where you'll be put in Weekend Classic. So, like, let's say you're at 830 rating. Even if you play some more games and you drop down, there we go. I didn't think that was going to get over his head. But if you play some games and lose and you drop down to like 700, you'll still be placed in that 800 to 899 division. So I don't know. I guess what you're more thinking is then for the Weekend Classic itself, it'd be on a tougher difficulty. I don't know. I always like challenging myself because I feel like... Oh, wait, hang on. Let's talk about this first. David Ortiz finally getting a hang of one. There we go. That's what I expected out of the last ride program reward. Gave up the lead in the top half and we got it right back. And actually in a good way, not in a fluky way.
He's 2 for 2. Ramirez.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say hi to you, Toxic, man. What's up? Good to see you back around. Is this going to be an auto pitch? No, okay.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You're right, Rob. Something about the David Ortiz no doubt animation, especially if you hit it perfect like that one was. Whew. Just got back from your trip to Winter Park, Colorado. I remember your comment saying you just got back from Colorado. How'd it go? Were you skiing? Is that what you're out there for?
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Just missed.
You know, I meant to get the next episode of the Rockies March to October up today before the stream. Didn't quite get it done. I don't know, I'll probably just wait to post it tomorrow because I still got to do some editing on it. But we only had 13 games left in the regular season, so this next episode of the Rockies March to October will be finishing the regular season. Ooh, don't make perfect swings. Don't do that. You were skiing, you and your high school chorus. You also participated in the Winter Park Ski Festival. That's fun. So it was like a school trip. I remember back when I was in high school and in the band took a couple trips and I never went on them. I don't know if I can say I regret that, but it seems like it could have been fun.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And that one missing low.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing.
All right, jammed him. Feel like he's starting to pick up Scherzer a bit more here as the game goes on, though. You won 5 awards, but also many things went wrong. Uh-oh. I mean, as long as you're saying overall it was fun, then it's, you know, at least things probably didn't go too wrong. I don't know, I feel like skiing and many things going wrong isn't like a good combination. So hopefully, like, you know, everybody's good.
And here is Mark McGuire. Just missed.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity. So
ooh, I was below that probably. Yep.
1 ball.
Committed too far.
And there's a ball.
I am, Rob. We're on Twitch and YouTube. Probably every time I go live. Oh my god, I missed that too. Overcommitted. But yeah, I'm gonna keep up the whole Twitch and YouTube multi-streaming. Doesn't seem like many people make it over to the Twitch channel. So I don't know. I might try and start pushing the Twitch channel a bit more just so I can get those numbers up. Because I was looking at what you need for, like, what is it called? Like Twitch affiliate or whatever. And it's like you need a certain average amount of viewers and stuff. And I feel like most of these multi-streams have been mostly on YouTube people come to watch. You accidentally took your roommate's ADHD pill. Luckily, no symptoms a day later. You burnt your spaghetti sauce because the stove was bad. And you almost missed the flight to Colorado. That's like... It seems like, like it's scripted, you know what I mean? Like what, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But it seems like a skit, those type of things going wrong. Am I going to have a long-term March to October, kind of like maybe a last year White Sox? I don't really plan on that right now. Man, timed it up again. All right. Would have liked to do more. Would have liked to build on what I did last inning. But I do still plan on doing a franchise mode. I would have wanted to get that started by now, but there's a lot of things I would have liked to do and I haven't done yet, so just, you know, add that to the list. But now that I finally got Pack Attack up and going, I can probably try and focus on getting the White Sox franchise mode up and going, and that would be the long-term type thing. I just, last year, all the little frustrating things with the White Sox March to October that built up, I just don't really want to do a multi-year one again. I will be streaming. Again, that's another thing that I've been wanting to get to and I haven't yet. But I'll be streaming a bunch of March to Octobers with a bunch of different teams. And we'll just do like one season of each. So yeah. I'll probably, if I can actually keep streaming over these next couple of days, the focus is going to be on ranked and getting my rating as high up as I can. But after that, then we'll probably get started on whatever the first live March to October will be. Plan is to pick a team at random. I'll probably put them all on a wheel. And, yeah, okay, he's going to stay at first. What was I going to say? I'll probably put all the teams I haven't done a March to October with on a wheel, and we'll pick from there. You got your braces tightened today? No. I feel like I feel like I'm an unlucky curse for it. It feels like the few times I stream also happen to be the few times you get your braces tightened. Dude, McGuire, though, like, I know that's a diving play. He's a liability at first. I haven't really done anything swinging the bat with him, so we might need to get a change out there after this game.
2 on, 1 out.
Ooh, don't like that. But you know what, though? I'm going to go right back in. A little further inside. Okay, not that far. Scherzer. He is picking up Scherzer so much more these last couple innings.
Still 1 and 2. So here's Scherzer.
Oh my God, what's with these yellow releases all of a sudden now? Oh, no.
That one lifted to left.
Okay, it's going to be a run. At least it's an out, though. Could have been worse.
Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3. So 2 down now, and here is Terry Pendleton. Inside, just missed. And that's downstairs and outside.
I really don't like how this guy has really all of a sudden figured out Scherzer. Now we're not getting calls. That really should be a 1-2 count with those two pitches, technically.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Okay, that could have been real bad, but he put it in a perfect spot. Ah! I really thought that was going to get him after that last pitch. I thought I set that up perfectly. This is probably going to be Scherzer's last batter, one way or another. May as well get him out then, right, Max?
Traffic around the bases with one already in. Last half.
Dude, I really like this. Is not good.
Spot right here, couple runners on.
Both of our games so far today, and he's gonna.
And that's a base hit.
Come on, Dylan. Come on, Cruz. Come on. Good throw. All right, there we go. We keep the lead. And we get Scherzer through 5, so he's still in line for the win. For whatever that matters, it doesn't. But man, like the first game and now this game, these opponents are running up the pitch count. I feel like you're not supposed to be in the 500s and people are that good at being patient. That's supposed to be once you're up on Hall of Fame difficulty, up in the higher levels. Are people just getting better at this game, or am I getting worse? Or maybe the 2 pitchers I've used aren't that good. That's probably a better explanation. There we go. There we go. Rattle off another perfect here.
And aboard on the leadoff single.
Need to get something going again. I really don't think having a 1-run lead is going to do it at this point.
In your hands whatsoever. Such a good
Is he done with Gilbert after that?
feeling. I could watch
He is. Ooh, and he's going to a silver. Okay.
every hitting coach in the league just to
Maybe he doesn't have much of a bullpen? Or maybe this Joe Kelly is just real good for him?
Nobody out. Runner at first. Off the plate inside. And 1-1. Fastball for a
Joe Kelly's decent. Yeah, I mean, for sure, but I don't know. I guess the difference between a silver to parallel 2 and like an 85 overall diamond isn't that much.
Runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ooh.
Foul off to the left. First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The shortstop takes the ball.
Nice.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
Nah.
Swing and a ball hit out towards.
Oh, Soul, you moved over to Twitch?
Big first out.
Is that because I was saying I'm not getting as many over on Twitch?
Now batting, Mike Trout.
Right fielder.
I don't know. You know what I've been thinking I need to do?
Swing in this situation.
I don't even know how much of a difference that would make, but I need to start using Twitter a bit more. Thinking I should start. Oh, that's going to be an inning-ending double play. Guess that's what I get for mentioning Twitter. But no, I feel like I need to start posting there, like when I go live or when I post a video, just to get any potential extra whatever.
Bottom of the 6th inning.
I don't know. I don't do enough. Like I upload videos, which, you know, sure, that's something, but I feel like you need to do a bit more to get the word out there for different things. You know what I mean? Who do I want to go to here? Let's go Mark Davis, just because I know I'm going to need some program progress too.
And he has some
Still want to get that Jose Bautista, and there's not a whole lot of time left for that.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
I just happened to glance up and Luis Roberts running full speed, which is never a good thing. You expect him to come up limping whenever he does that.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
So he's just heating up as the game goes. It wasn't even necessarily Scherzer. He's out here having a good eye against Davis too and tracking in a curveball like that.
Job there, stepping up to the challenge. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. High in the air. Out
Staying in. We're good. We're safe. Is he going to try and get to second on this? We got a perfect throw. Oh, I wanted him to go for it.
Now he changes his
Would have been a free out.
back to first without a throw.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to.
Ooh, okay. I did not think he'd be way late on that.
Swings through it for strike one.
Thought he'd be the type of guy that'd be sitting on that pitch. I don't know how many times I want to go to it, though. That's a strike game.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
I wonder when they're going to teach the CPU umpires what the strike zone is, man. There we go.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
You know what? I'm going to go back to that. He is not seeing this pitch. There we go. Okay. All right. That was a horrible spot that ended up in.
At the plate, Brenton Doyle. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball.
Ball inside.
You're not supposed to be on that. I'm beating you with so many fastballs. You're supposed to start looking for the fastball.
Second with 2 outs.
Everything was on time.
What did I just say? Did I end up getting the antenna for the Sox channel? I did. Not only did I do that, but I bought a super cheap 4K TV from Best Buy. Got it mounted. It's right up over the top of my setup here, so I can just kind of glance right up. Nice thing going for me.
Bases now loaded with 2 away. And here's the catcher.
You know what? If he's going to stick with a lefty, I'm going to leave Davis in. And then he figures it out of nowhere, because of course he does. Why'd I throw it to second? Should have thrown it to the cutoff guy. Alright, well, we're playing from behind. You know what? Let's give this David Robertson a try. I totally should have used him in that first game because he also is in the category of like pulls that I got out of packs. That was the whole theme of that first game, was just using a bunch of the guys that I just randomly got out of packs.
On the bases with 2 already in to score here in the bottom of the 6th.
You know, I'm pretty sure that there hasn't been a single new White Sox card that's come out since my White Sox theme team video. So we haven't had to update that team at all. I mean, I bring that up because David Robertson would fit on that team, but he's not like a White Sox card.
Kelly back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fought off
Not
foul.
throwing anything off speed here in the zone. I want him to hang one. Hang that knuckle curve. Ah, that'll do. Another good swing with Ortiz. I'm liking him. I'm liking his swing. Might leave him in the DH spot going forward. I don't want to put him at first. If I'm thinking of taking McGuire out because he's a defensive liability, Ortiz would be even worse. That would have been real nice to stay fair.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much.
Yeah, Rob, it's rally time. How many double plays does that have grounded into in this game? Come on, dude.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And there's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Oh, no, no. I was... Actually, does that have a chance of getting down over his head? Ah, it did. It was close. When you were in high school, that concert choir went for a choir competition in Vienna, like Austria. That's where Vienna is, right?
Switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton.
Ooh. Come on, Manny. Come on, Manny. Okay. Oh, wow. At first, I didn't think he was going to have any trouble getting there.
The batter, number 7.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. 1 for 3.
Come on, we gotta hit our spots. I feel like this pitch is real nice when it breaks back over the plate.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even
Ooh, we're good though. We're good. Trout's there. It's just flashing red to scare us. There's no reason to be afraid. Were you part of that, Soul, or was that just like your school's choir went?
Late with the swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Dude,
well, he's been aggressive.
is this David Robertson cutter just that nasty? Really? Ooh, he's on that one. All right. Guess maybe don't throw the same pitch 3 times in a row in the same spot.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he
Sox
got
are
it in
totally
there.
about to get walked off on.
He was sitting on that pitch.
0-0, bottom of the 9th. They just got the leadoff base runner on. Oh, on an error too? Or I don't know if that was an error. Something happened. I don't know.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, game.
1 ball.
Call strikes, please. At least when I'm pitching. When I'm hitting, be lenient.
Him out, and that ends the
This is a pretty good outing from Robertson, actually.
welcome back to the ballpark.
I liked that. David. Who in this picture is David right here? Trying to say Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez has not done anything for me today. I was all excited to use him because he's supercharged.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
You know what? I haven't ambushed at all today. All day.
Tying run on base.
And then it's the opposite. Alright, at least it's a ball. Ah, I shouldn't have swung. It was in the zone. That's fine.
And the
Ooh, close. Close.
Looking for a swing and miss right there. Going for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Ah,
swing and a tapper that rolls.
felt like I saw that all the way in.
Tying run
Then I didn't.
first, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball 1.
Outside low, and it's 1-1. Late swing, fouled off. That's foul off to the
You
right.
super fractured live series Spencer Strider and you're 500 away from the Jolt Tom Glavine. I haven't gotten anybody yet. I don't even think I've gotten anybody to 4.
He's going to have to just
Ooh, that's bad.
spin around.
That was bad.
A little bit of illusion at the
That's the kind of pitch I need to be on.
Now the catcher up to hit, Kyle Teal. Ground ball left side.
You're joking.
4 for 1.
Okay, at least Teal ran it out.
It's a fielder's choice. Now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Check swing.
Okay, thanks, game.
And that's strike
Generous.
Now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Of course.
And that's off.
0 for 2 on my ambush guesses. Maybe I should stop doing that.
Just
Outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't
Unbelievable.
walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better
What else am I going to get on a 3-1 count? It's going to be a fastball. It's going to be in the zone. Why am I off on that?
Bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Chase Delauder.
All right, who else do we have that I want to see pitch? Not really anybody in particular. Let's just go back to Raleigh.
So the closer.
I'm trying to think now, Toxic, who who I have to the highest parallel, because like honestly,
better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin
I've kept switching up my team so much as I'm grinding offline stuff that I just haven't left like any one player in for long enough to build up parallels.
to the right.
I might not even have anyone to 3. There we go.
Middle. Throws to first.
I had a crazy idea though back last week on April Fool's Day when that common program came out. I was like, man, that would make for a dumb but funny video if I got all 4 of those common cards to parallel 5, and then I put them all in the lineup for maybe like 3 mini seasons games, and I was like, no, this is not worth it.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled.
Runner
Yeah, I
takes
should have known.
off. Pitch misses.
I feel like these high speed guys at the top of his order, he just keeps getting on base. That was the flukiest swing.
To the right side, and that chance handle.
Is he actually going for this? You fool.
Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now.
Oh, he's one of those guys. All right, we still got him.
And that will
No cheesing me on the base paths. This is it, though. Going into the 9th, down 1 again.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 94.
Cornell.
And he hits a
All right, that's what we need. Get that leadoff base runner on.
and the tying run is on.
With some speed, too. Ball in the gap could probably score him. I just realized right center field says 326. That is not 326.
Got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
You know what? He's going to throw a slider away. I'm guessing it.
Next to hit, Mike Trout.
Nope. 0 for 3 now in my ambush attempts.
Pitch
Off the
misses,
plate, ball 1.
and a count even 1-1. Tap foul the plate. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's not going to get down. We cannot be lining out in the 9th inning down a run. Game, come on.
there, I tell you what, if he
David Ortiz.
fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Didn't want it. Not what I'm looking for.
Take strike 1.
That is what I'm looking for. Oh! Okay, we got a little bit of a break. It's not game over yet. That was almost 2 double plays that Ortiz would have grounded into on good swings in this one. But we're still alive.
Just
that pitch is out.
missed. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Pitch misses,
inside,
and
ball
it's
2.
2-1.
Oh, don't go to a new pitcher now. Not in the middle of an at-bat.
Now pitching.
I hate that. What does this guy even throw? I don't even know.
Next offering.
Yeah, that was a ball. That was way out of the zone.
Offense, that pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
Gaddis is just
Oh, 79 on the circle change?
That looked like the pitcher was getting in a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't.
Oh, what even is this stream today, guys? I haven't even glanced up at the game, Rob, since I saw the first runner got on.
here today, and
Bases loaded, nobody out. Who was it earlier? Who was it that said? Was it Iconic, right? You were saying you were stuck in the 600s? I can't even make the 600s. This is terrible. I was thinking I'm still at a low enough rating today that I can hop on stream, maybe rattle off like 4 wins, get myself into a spot where then next stream I could be pushing for World Series. I'm right now I'm worse off than I started the stream at 494. You know what? I gotta keep remembering to update that. This is so bad. This is such a bad way to kick off what I was hoping to be the start of some sort of streaming consistency. Just playing like garbage. My initial pack video where Shohei was at risk, did that pack opening fund me for this team, or what else happened to that team? I didn't sell anybody from that. I hung on to everybody so far, because I'm hoping to oh, is that a walk-off something? Ooh, it just went foul. What was I saying? No, I didn't sell anybody from that team because I'm hoping to just finish collections. Everything else I've gotten for my team right now is just like program rewards and grinding stuff. Started the year 8-7 and haven't touched rank since. Well, I hope I'm not like that. And what else? Richard, you saying where's the March to October? Stop slacking. It's coming. It was supposed to come out today. I was focused on Pack Attack the last couple days to finally get that series up and going. But next Rockies March to October will be tomorrow. There we go. Ball four to get walked off on. A walk-off walk. Way to go, White Sox. Find a way to lose. Let's get that TV turned off real quick here. All right, we're gonna J-Ram. He did nothing for me, did he? Apparently, he got 2 hits. I don't remember either of those hits. But no, I think the next guy I wanna highlight is this Jordan Westberg from the, what is it called, Spotlight program. I actually think he looks pretty decent. Like, he's not, you know, crazy good, but it's still early in the year. 88 overall. I think his hitting looks solid, and he's a good fielder with some speed at third base. Really nice clutch. That's big. So, yeah, this will be the Jordan Westberg debut game. That'll be what the focus is. And is there anybody else? I know I was saying replacing McGuire. But honestly, he has 72 fielding. I don't know what other first baseman I'd have with better fielding. I want to use Vlad, I think. He's way worse in the field, but I just like Vlad's swing so much. I've never been a fan of McGuire's swing. He's 0 for 9. Yeah, let's get him out of there. Let's get Vlad in. And then let me move Westberg up to the 3 hole. Actually, should I lead him off? I'm going to lead off Westberg. We'll lead off Westberg. And I want to put Manny in the 3 hole. Or Manny. Manny's batting 4th. Vladdy in the 3 hole. And we'll leave everything else the same. We're also going to need a new pitcher. Yeah. I'm going to use Burns. Because I haven't used him yet. I pulled him in that video that Soul was talking about over on Twitch. But I didn't get to use him. Then I also, let me get Pavetta in to get some energy back. Now that I have some room to do that. Alright. I should try the gold Reese Hoskins. Let me take a look at him real quick then. Do I have him? Or are you saying, no, I don't have him. Ooh, Pete Alonso's supercharged. Should I use him? No, let me get Vlad in for a game. Let me give it a shot with Vlad. Maybe I'll look into that Reese Hoskins sometime later. Oh, he's the Phillies team affinity. So yeah, I'd have to make some progress. Maybe for like next stream or something. Alright. First swing with Ortiz for you is a homer. I mean, he made like nothing but good swings. It's just a couple of them he just rifled right on the ground. And my ear's kind of getting sore right now. All right, Jordan Westberg leading it off. Debuting player today. We've got Corbin Burns on the mound. Hopefully this game does not go as bad as the last game and the first game went. We had a nice pocket in between where we got that rage quit. 458 rating. I'm assuming his name is like Homo sapiens, right? Like humans, human beings.
That's off the inside corner, and we're underway. And that misses. That's ball 2.
Dude's at a 460 rating and he's patient. What has gotten into these MLB The Show players? Why are we all so good? Take a break. There we go.
2-2's the count.
What's up, Code Dizzle? How we doing? Get there, Cruz. Please. All right, we could not get a fluke hit to start a new game. That would have not set the tone right.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Remember, Burns won the Cy Young Award in 2021, but
this is really going to start frustrating me if nobody swings the bat anymore. And when they do, they put good swings on it. What are...
And that one is off the wall.
We're at a 400 rating.
And in there with a double.
This dude was 10-7 with like a 496.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you
I guess I just got to readjust what my idea of a competitive level is, apparently. You're doing all right and glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
Put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
I just want to get up to the plate. I just want to hit. I need to work on my hitting with how bad it's been so far today. I'm just not going to find the way to strike this guy out. No strikeout pitches. That's strike 3. What are we doing?
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
There we go. All right, couldn't catch up to the cutter. Let's hit. Let's do something. Let's take an early lead. Honestly, this earphone, for whatever reason, these things are normally so comfortable. Right now, though, it is just digging into my ear. I didn't even realize it was Skeens on the mound for him. I don't even know. I don't think I've faced Skeens yet, besides, like, offline stuff.
Bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Top of the zone for a strike and an even 100.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 2-1.
Oh, that's a nice swing. Jordan Westberg in his first AB with the team. That's an opposite field double down the line. I like what I'm seeing. If that's how he's going to swing the bat.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He's got some speed, too. Base hit from Big Papi should drive him in.
He didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Or we'll just beat it into the ground. That's like, it's becoming the Big Papi special, it seems like. Make a good timing swing on a pitch right down the middle and just hit it on the ground to second base.
And now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 1-1.
Oh, no.
One ball, 2 strikes.
You can't throw that pitch accurately. That was luck.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
You know what? That'll have to do it. That should be plenty deep with the speed we have on third. Vlad does his job. That's why the leadoff double was so big. All we need to do is move him over and get him in. We don't even need another hit.
First pitch just misses.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your
That's
team
a couple
back in the
good
dugout.
takes. Oh, you know what? You see, what you're supposed to do there is throw a fastball.
Fouled off left side.
Really? All right, great job. At least I have the lead, but I'm just still not hitting like I would be wanting to right now. I don't know what's going on. It's just a bad MLB The Show day, I guess. We all have those days. May as well get it out of my system now at the start of what is attempted to be my World Series push. Get all the bad baseball out of my system today so that tomorrow we can come back and actually make a push, and then by the time we're in weekend league, I'll be in mid-season form.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what
All right, there we go.
next.
Cruz under it.
I really just I'm not a fan of how much contact is being made in all of these games so far.
Catcher Jason Varitek.
Gone are the days where I could just rack up strikeouts, I guess.
Side and
Or maybe I just still don't have the right pitching. Who knows?
empty. Ball. In there at the knees. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
There we go. All right, got him out in front of that enough to get my punch out.
Roman Anthony will hit next. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
Let's try and go back to that and get the same type of swing maybe. Well, that was not where it's supposed to be though. Nice play though.
Tosses to first. Third out. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Mike Trout. And a foul ball.
See, I wish in a spot like that where I knew I was going to be behind it, so I tried to check swing, it would just be real nice if I actually check swung and then, you know, it's just an 0-1 count and we're still hitting instead of making a 1 pitch out.
And that drops in for a strike. Strike 2.
So I take the one in the zone and then I swing at that one.
0-2.
And that
Ball
just
outside.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
All right.
A swing and a drive.
Well, it's not going to do anything, but
Onto the track.
at least it's a good swing. Haven't been doing too much of that.
Base is empty. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
ball.
He did everything right there. Nothing to show
1-0.
for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
101 on the
I felt
go.
on that.
Swing and a miss. Next pitch is outside. Swing and
Felt on that too. Nice swing from Teal.
that's a fair ball, and it's getting
Nice 2-out double.
turn for second.
He was like gonna be going for third if I didn't specify to stay at second.
Stayed balanced and he squared it up about as
That
well
missed.
as you
That's
could
a ball.
possibly ask.
Dylan Cruz stands
1-0.
in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
I built my own murderer's row with Westberg, Ortiz, Vlad, and Manny. Well, they're not really playing like it so far.
Challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure
I
exactly.
mean, I guess that run of batters did score me a run.
Booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Nope. All right.
Strike.
Full count.
Get through. Get through. I'm going for it. I don't trust getting another hit. Okay, he's not even going to throw it. All right, you know what? I'm talking about how bad I'm playing, but we're at 2 runs now in the second inning. That's not terrible. That can't be bad.
The ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much.
And that, I mean, honestly, that could drive in another one. That was hit to a perfect spot. DeVries. Nice swing. All right. Out of nowhere then. We had nothing going with 2 outs. Oh, and he's done. So when I play well, nobody sticks around. And then when I don't play well, obviously they're going to stick around. But, like, we can't just stay in a game against somebody who I'm actually able to hit so I can build up a little bit of confidence. Is it just you, or why is Gold Joe Ryan the best pitcher this year for you? Like, using him or facing him, he's difficult to hit. Oh, nope. Can't use the number pad because that changes my camera. Gotta remember that. 541. So, like, we're 2-2 today, but I've still progressed like 20 rating points because I started at 523. So even though I don't feel great about how I'm playing, I mean, can't argue with the results. Another one? Okay. I must be earning program progress because we like just did one of these. You know what? Should I open this? I didn't open the last one I got. Let me open these real quick. Maybe we sneak another pull. Actually, where did this come from? Hang on, what? No, this must be program progress. Oh yeah, okay. I started the stream at 20, I think 21, somewhere around here. Now we're all the way up to 61, so we've unlocked Terry Pendleton too. Maybe I give him a shot. I guess let me open up these packs though, since I have them. I mean, with how my pack luck's been lately, you never know. I mean, Sam, I just pulled that Gold Joe Ryan in my last Pack Attack episode. So, hopefully he's as good for me as he is for you. In 4 minutes, you're taping Leafs versus Panthers? Okay. Are you doing that to, like, keep watching me? I would feel bad if I'm keeping you from watching a game you'd rather be watching. But I appreciate it. Alright, so it was nothing out of those 10 packs. What's this? Kind of just looks like an extra show pack. Sometimes these scouting report packs in years past are actually like solid. They actually give you some good cards. Alright, Chase pack apparently. 87 Hank. Never did really see him. Never used him yet. Maybe we get lucky. I think this might actually be like my first Chase pack I've gotten this year, and there we go. We're at least getting a diamond. We didn't get hit with the gold cheese. What do we have? Center fielder, so that's not going to be Hank. Julio. I'll take Julio. Helps towards collections at the very least. Maybe I use him. Maybe I give him a shot. I'll give him a shot for this next game since we just pulled him. Got a few more packs to open first, though. Let's get all these headliners out of here. See which ones we get. Alright, pack 1. I should have seen who the guy was, who the main headliner was. Doesn't matter, I'm probably not going to pull him. Pudge is out of pack 2. I don't know, I guess I am still using Kyle Teal at catcher, so maybe a new catcher is what I need. Already got David Robertson. I think it was this pack 4 is what I pulled Ohtani out of. So that's a good pack for me. We got a Pipeline Deluxe Diamond. Alright. Decent enough pack luck here. Kobe Mayo. Still using his teammate, though, at third. So I'm probably going to stick with Westberg. Alright, so our other deluxe pack was a New Threads. Premier is a Pipeline. Let's get the deluxe open first. Gold this time. Gavin Lux. Interesting. Alright, Pipeline Premier. 3 players out of this. Diamond and 2 golds. Alright, so who are the 2 golds? I already had him. I think I already had him. One more diamond, though. Is this just going to be a double? A duplicate? Yep, 2 Kobe Mayos. Yeah, Rob, I would consider this account no money spent. I mean, I always hesitate to like super put forth the no money spent thing just because I paid for the digital deluxe, which is $100. But like after that point, I'm not spending any money. So like, I'll call it no money spent. I mean, it feels like the further into the year you get, the more you can, you know, call that no money spent. You like watching recorded games, you get to miss some of the commercials. I feel that. I totally get that. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick and then we'll come back and we will, we'll get a good game. I promise. I shouldn't make promises. I got to learn. All right. Oh, Rob, you're heading out right as I get back from the bathroom? Oh, no. I did want to put J-Rod in, though, right? Forgot to do that. There we go. Always like a good Julio swing. We'll leave him down there. We'll leave him down there, though. Rest of the lineup will leave the same. I don't know. I kind of was hoping, like, the whole plan to have these, like, debuts, like, each game, I guess, is for the second channel, the stream VOD channel. My thought was always like, hey, I'll debut some players while I'm playing ranked, and then I can get those games up individually. Then if like somebody's like, oh, you know, what's 88 Jordan Westberg looking like, they can come across that whole I forgot to get a new picture, and we'll just use Ubaldo. But yeah, they'll come across, oh, there's an 88 Jordan Westberg debut, but this video is 45 minutes long. Guess I gotta watch the whole thing. But now these people keep quitting, man. So we gotta play 2 games. This also probably will be the last game of the stream, though. So hopefully we make it count. We gotta face Crochet. Patience. Patience is the key against him with his like 70 stamina rating.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
See plenty of pitches. Get him out of the game nice and early. Hopefully actually win a game in the 500s. I keep losing in the 500s, dropping down to 400, and then winning in the 400s so I get back into the 500s. We got to have a good game in the 500s. I'm not going to make any progress otherwise. Westberg started out last game nice with that double. We need something like that again. Patience, though, I said. It wasn't the exact right pitch I wanted to see, so I'm not going to swing.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one drifts inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
That's a good pitch. Good pitch to break out on a 3-1 count. They kind of went to it again.
And it remains 3-2.
And we get walked. That's why you don't swing like that. That first pitch, I could have swung at it, beat it into the ground, and then it's a one pitch out, but instead we work a walk from that point. I always play better when I go up to the plate with a bit of a plan and actually hunt for my pitch. Man, that kept carrying. It started making me believe.
Jr. now. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Forget what kind of stealing rating Westberg has. But he has a lot of speed. I might want to try and take off with him. 30 steal?
That one almost got him.
That doesn't inspire too much confidence to want to take off with him.
He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Foul ball there. Kicks and fires.
Oh, no. I was all over that.
Clark makes the grab.
Gotta hit it on a line.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Manny Ramirez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Just off the inside edge.
Nope. See, you get to a 2-0 count for that pitch, and I'm not able to do anything. At the very least, we did run up the pitch count a little bit. It's like 17 pitches or whatever.
And on the hill, the big righty, Ubaldo Jimenez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a...
Okay, I should be trying to throw pitches out of the zone. Test if he's just going to be swinging the bat.
Now it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches.
He's not going to swing at something like that, at least.
Very tough for the opponent today.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well.
Wanted that higher, but I guess we're good.
Ramirez
Same result.
there to make the grab. One down. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Missing inside.
So he's not just going to be swinging the bat. All right.
Check swing.
There's definitely a few people that have been using this Jordan Lawler. He didn't really strike me as being all that great of a card. Say he went. Come on. You didn't have to. You didn't have to say he held up. And he's going to get a double. Could have been strike 3. Instead, it's a double.
Not in time. He's safe.
You love that Jordan Lawler card? Maybe that's just a thing then. Maybe I need to give him more of a shot. I thought he was going to commit to it. It's probably going to be the first batter you superfractor. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of good shortstops that came out right away. Because you had that Weatherholt from that program, you had that DeVries, you had that Carson Williams, and then Jordan Lawler on top of it. And I feel like those first 3 guys I was pretty solid with. So starting Lawler over any of them never really was a thought.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Guerrero getting ready to hit.
Dude.
That is out of play.
Everybody's so good. Get thrown off by something. Come on.
Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now here is Mike Trout. Just missed.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
The 1-1 is
Just
foul.
put Lawler at third base. Never really got going with Weatherhold or Carson Williams. I mean, I originally just used Williams
2 balls, 2
because he had that fielding, and then I played a couple games with him as part of some video. There's Trout. Finally, Mike Trout is doing Mike Trout things. He's been waiting for that, Mike.
just like that, they move.
But no, that Carson Williams, like I said, I put him in the lineup for his defense, and then he hit like 3 homers for me. But obviously, I didn't stick with him. What I recommend for your initial PS5 controller should be the Edge, so you don't run into the same problem I did with my initial controller. I mean,
That's in there.
are you buying a PS5? Because there's a controller that comes with the PS5. Unless you're buying it like secondhand or something without a controller. But if you're buying it new,
Around first, heading
there's a controller that comes with it. I would just say use that until something goes wrong.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Turned on that inside pitch nicely.
You know what? Christian Campbell has actually been making a lot of good swings for me. I feel like I've had a lot of perfects with him.
Timing was great.
in the dirt. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. And
That's a
in
nice
there for a
pitch.
strike, and now it's even.
Probably shouldn't have bit on that.
In plenty of time to first.
It's alright though. Get the runner up to third with only 1 out for J-Rod to drive him in.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
There's the strike. And that one missing low. 1 away with a runner at third. Close one doesn't get the call. 2-1. Swing.
Alright, well that's at least going to drive the run in. I thought I had a shot. Thought I had a shot at getting over his head. Nice swing.
Tagging and heading for home. Run scored.
But actually, Sol, now you got me thinking my initial controller, I didn't tell the full story about that. Because when it initially started having stick drift problems, I ordered that new controller, and then I was waiting for it to come through the mail for like a couple days. And then on the day that it was going to show up, because I was still playing my PS5 in the meantime, but on the day that the new controller was going to show up, all of a sudden the stick drift was gone. Like it fixed itself. So this new controller showed up in the mail, and I'm like, well, I'll still keep it and I'll still use it because it's a new controller now, and I never know if this other one's going to break again. And so I use my new controller for the year or whatever that it took for that one to start having some stick drift. And then once that one had some stick drift, I was like, hang on a second, I forgot my initial controller did like fix itself on that final day. So then I went back to that one, and I was able to use that one for a while before it started drifting again, and then that's when I got the one I have now. So I think that's actually more of what led to my frustration to spend too much money on this Edge, was because I almost had 3 controllers break, if you think about it, because one of them like broke and then got fixed and then broke again. So since I had like 3 individual problems, that's why I wanted to
22
upgrade.
years old, and he's a native of Australia. Next offering in there for a strike.
But yeah, if like you say you're upgrading to the 5 soon, I would just I wouldn't worry about getting a new controller as long as the one you're getting comes with a controller.
That one ripped.
I don't know why I wasn't expecting a swing like that.
The wall should be
That kind of caught the zone, I think.
safe at second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice line drive to the full side, batted out front, but just stayed
Too slow. I felt like I was so fast.
Jason Varitek.
And that was going to be too fast, wasn't it? All right, nice. Where's the sweet spot?
This one in the dirt. Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Now, Soul, are you just getting PS5? Or are you going to go all the way up and get the PS5 Pro?
Slider. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, the runner half of inning number 2. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat.
Not a fun AB. Or I guess that's not even an AB if we walk him. PA. Plate appearance.
Yeah, that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
The last thing he wants is to
You know, honestly, for how bad of a fielder Manny is, I feel like he gets so many perfect jumps on fly balls.
Bazana, the lead runner out at second. Varitek over at first.
Okay, you gotta swing at something at some point, guy.
That one missing inside.
What's up, Yummy? What do you need help with?
This one pops straight.
There we go. Broken bat pop-up. Would I recommend you get the physical edition or digital edition? I like the physical just because I like physical games and stuff, or I'm liking the idea of physical games. The reason I got the physical edition initially is just because I had a bunch of physical PS4 games that I wouldn't have been able to play if I got the digital. But actually, aren't they the way that PS5s are now? It's like you buy the PS5 and then you have to buy the disc drive separately. I don't know if it is still physical or digital the way that it's sold. I mean, I guess you might know better because you're the one actually looking at them right now, but I'm pretty sure that's how they're sold right now. It's just like you buy a PS5 and I think it's like digital by default, and then you have to buy an add-on that's a disc drive if you buy it new, I guess.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're trying to change the camera angle. Oh, nope, that's not gonna get down. All right, that would have been nice too. That's a good swing. Trying to change the camera angle and you thought you changed it but nothing happened. If you changed it while you were in game, sometimes it doesn't save, so you kind of just have to like go into your normal settings and change it, and then save your settings. Man. All right, what happened to my patience approach here, man? I was being patient. I was seeing pitches from Crochet. Things were good, and then all of a sudden I've come out here in the 3rd inning. Feel good after I got my lead, and I've abandoned what's worked. Let's get back to it.
That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop.
And then I check swing at the first pitch and swing at the next pitch out of the zone. Alright, well, you have to swing at that. Oh, it's going to get down.
Base hit and a run comes in.
A run? Wait. Who? This totally just froze. Something. What? Huh?
Here's the left fielder.
Did you guys see that?
That one finds that's strike 1.
The strategy of winning a ball game when you could make
Vlad hit that. The runner windows went away. It said a run came around to score, and we had 3 runs. Then all of a sudden, he's on second. I mean, I guess it ended up the right way. That was very weird.
2 strikes.
What's the difference between the Pro and the PS5? The Pro is just a little bit more powerful. It's also more expensive. I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask. I would say go ahead and do some research on it on your own. But if you're not like a super into it gamer, you probably don't need the Pro. And I would assume if you've been sticking with the PS4 for so long, you're probably not someone who needs a Pro, unless you've got a couple $100 extra to spend. Alright, there we go. Nice take. Nice walk. You became a Red Sox fan because of Big Papi. Feeling really good about the Red Sox right now. I mean, I know at least in the game they keep getting good cards. So, if you're playing MLB this year, you'd for sure feel really good about the Red Sox.
In there to lead. That is strike 2.
Okay, good protect, at least.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
There's about to be 60 pitches. My patience approach has worked. And then we don't deliver any run this inning, but Crochet can't be staying in the game for too much longer at 60 pitches with his stamina.
And we're back.
Leading
And now the
off for the
DH,
out.
Terry
The
Pendleton.
designated hitter, Terry Pendleton.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fought off foul.
Nice. Finally.
He's rung up.
Finally got a strikeout. They didn't let him hold up that time.
Jordan Lawler doubled his first time.
Lawler.
And that's
Ball, that's out.
outside. And it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. Swinging a foul straight back.
See if we can get him on this. Feels like he wants to get around on the inside sinkers.
Hit on the
And then it didn't get inside far enough. Need a nice play. Got a nice play.
Nicely done for the out. Two
Now
outs,
batting,
bases empty.
left fielder,
Ted Williams will hit next.
Williams.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
From a
0-1's
pitcher's
the count.
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball and out of that.
Let's go one more splitter here. Hopefully this gets him off balance. Oh, it did. I wanted it to stay in the zone too, and then I missed my spot. I mean, it was still in the zone. That was a strike. It's just that's not always when the game gives you. I guess we'll have to settle with a rollover. Gotta build on this lead.
3 down, inning over.
You think you'd only play MLB, NHL, college football to start? Yeah, I mean you're probably good with a PS5
Here in Atlanta,
instead of going all out for the pro. I mean, if you're interested, I would recommend looking into it.
foul ball.
I just know, like, for me, if GTA 6 is releasing this year, I'm hoping I get a PS5 Pro before that game comes out.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in the
Gotta
game.
get around on that. I know it says good timing, but that's not. That is just late.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Teal grounded out his first time up. Just
That's out.
missed.
Oh, that's not gonna go anywhere, but that's a nice swing at least. Oh, it did get down. All right.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Ground roll double.
Thought that was gonna get caught. This might be where he takes Crochet out. Yep, we got him out in the 4th inning with only 1 out on the board. That's why you be patient. He's actually going to another starter. Be patient against Nolan Ryan too. He can get wild as well.
A runner at second, top half of inning number 4.
Ball 1.
Nope, nope, nope. Why are we hitting the zone on that?
Being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch
I'm
up.
very curious what it's gonna tell me how I missed that.
Batter will be the shortstop.
I was just late apparently. Didn't feel like it. All right.
Teal at second with 2 down. This to
Oh, whoa. He got a super dive.
They have runners at the corners.
That saved a run. That was 100% gonna score Teal.
Now here is Jordan Westberg. And that misses.
Just need Westberg to come through. Our big player for this one. And he will. That might plate too with 81 speed.
That'll touchdown for a hit.
Yeah, made it all the way to the wall. That's easily going to play too. That is such a huge swing from Jordan Westberg. That's where that high clutch comes into play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Pretty much.
I'm liking this card. I'm liking this card. That's a couple extra base hits I've hit with him.
That one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Oh, and there's a big poppy, perfect home run. One of the best feelings in the game. Just comes off of his bat different. Where did this come from all of a sudden in this inning? Not like I was having a bad inning, but all of a sudden we've put 4 across. We're going to have another early exit here. And nobody wants to stick around. Or I guess I shouldn't say that yet. He is sticking around. He's just going to a new arm.
And the slider just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a swing and a miss.
I would throw
Don't think I should be missing that.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
And then he
He's having a hard
he
time.
went even more right down the middle, and I'm late. Oh, I'm not late on that one. Please, carry.
One left field.
Please, carry. Ah.
Against the wall.
It's understandable that wasn't the best swing. Good inning, though. Commanding lead we have now.
Back at Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder. Vladimir
See if we can steal another out because he wants to get out in front of pitches like that. Nope, too far in. Okay.
1-0.
Let me go back to it again, though.
You can't look at the depth
We can afford to pitch to contact a little bit right now if we have a lead like this.
and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that one is lifted in the
It's all
air.
good. Like I said, we can pitch to contact now with a 6-0 lead.
Grab one down.
Don't like he timed it up, though, but it's fine.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one misses in the dirt.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at bats.
I was thinking yesterday,
just trying to stay with the plan.
I have Shohei,
Hit the ball to
most expensive card in the game,
let it travel.
but it's not like I've locked him into his collection yet. And with weekend leagues starting up soon and all kinds of big stub and pack rewards coming out, like I wonder if his price is going to go down. Like if more people are buying him, or more people are pulling him, I mean, is his price going to go down? But then again, if more people are getting more stubs and more people are buying him, then that might keep his price the same. So I don't know. I was thinking about, maybe I should sell him now for 400K, and then if his price drops, I'll buy him back. But I don't know. Seems like a bit of a risk when I'm not like 100% certain what might happen with him,
Now the left fielder,
or with prices in general.
pulls that one foul.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra
No ball,
base hits
2
in the
strikes.
game kind of tells you everything you need to know.
Ball 1.
They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Nope.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Okay.
Just misses.
Good fastball.
Game let me hold up.
It's a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet.
That's got to go, right? That's got to go. Finally, we're hitting a homer with Manny Ramirez. He's been in every game today. No, there's no way.
7-0.
There's no way that's my first online homer with Manny.
Here's Mike.
Was that really?
He's already homered in this game.
It's been a long time coming then.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Bautista in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he
ball,
works
2
in a
strikes.
slider.
Ooh, and Trout, that's going to go foul.
And foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're at the
Nope,
top of
that's
the
the ball.
5th.
That's good.
Finally catching me live just in time to see a homer with Manny. I've been seeing you. Oh man, okay. I've been seeing you in my comments for a while, Brushback. Nice to finally see you live. Or I say finally. It's not like I've been streaming much to give you many chances to see me live, but nice to see you.
Ball lifted in the air right field. Guerrero at
That's not going to get out of play for me, is it? All right, nice.
for the out. Yeah, there's 2 away.
I really should have, like,
2 down, bases empty.
I mean, we still got time this inning
Kyle T.
to lock in, try and get to this 10-run lead, try and get this mercy rule. He's throwing me a lot of fastballs up and in now.
Gas, triple digits on the gun. It's just a different.
Did I get that? I didn't get it.
This one's got a
Nope.
chance.
Ooh, but it's going to get off the wall. I got more of it than I thought. There we go. There we go. Brush back, seeing one of our White Sox, future White Sox, Kyle Teal doing something. I'm so excited for him.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball,
Just
catch
missed.
inside.
That was all over that.
A foul ball makes it 1-2.
Can't wait for the real life call it. Me too. Me too.
To the left. And that's just foul. Teal on its second with 2 down. That one off the mark.
All off season, I was telling myself, I'm not gonna let myself get excited for prospects again. Not till anything's proven. Not this time around. And then sure enough, now that it's baseball season again, it's like, oh my God, Kyle Teal's gonna be the greatest catcher of all time. Can't wait to see Braden Montgomery. He's gonna be a stud center fielder. And it happened again. I've bought into the rebuild again. Ooh, all right. That came out of nowhere. That's why we have such a big lead, though. It's not even a worry, not even an issue.
And they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1. So up next.
Yeah, exactly. Hope.
First time up.
That's the word. That's what they sell you. That's what Jerry's in the business of hope.
Under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Trout. Was that fair? Oh man, I thought that landed foul. I thought diving for it was safe. I mean, I guess not diving wouldn't have really done anything different.
Designated hitter, Terry Pendleton. Ball one.
I had the White Sox game on in the background, brush back, at the start of this stream. I wasn't obviously paying full attention because I was playing the game, but it didn't seem like a fun one, at least with how it ended. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? That first home run was no big deal. That one's gonna start making me worry a bit. How's the handicap seating at guaranteed rate? I'm not the best one to ask because I don't go to many games. I haven't been to a game since 2019. I'm going to go ahead and get Ubaldo out now. If he's starting to figure him out. Let's not leave him in for too long.
Will take over here.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think
You wonder if one of the catchers could push Vaughn out of first base after this season? I mean, with how many catchers they have, it feels like some of them are going to have to start playing some different positions. Need to go to more games too. I mean, yeah, I never I don't know, especially these last couple of years. It's not like I've been super gung-ho to go to any games, but I also don't live all that close, so I'm sure if I lived closer, it'd be like, oh yeah, cheap games, I'd go all the time.
Gets under it and pops it up. And that is the third out of the inning.
All right, we still got a lot of game to go. I gotta make sure we establish this lead,
The shortstop at the plate.
especially if he put up 3. He's not going away. He went from me thinking he was gonna quit after that Ortiz homer to now he's like at least starting to make things interesting. Is he gonna stick with Bautista though? 24 pitches in.
play a little bit deeper. Make
Is he auto pitching?
grass all the way across the diamond and still get a pretty good.
And I'm still gonna get out. Auto pitch fastball right down the middle, and it's still an out. Leave it to me.
Here in the sixth. Down the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
This is the second time we're seeing Joe Kelly in this stream.
Ball one, no strike.
Hit
Ooh.
the air, center field.
Got a turn on that. We know what's coming from Joe Kelly. You're up in Madison, so it's a drive, but yeah, you're sure we'll be able to get $5 box seats all year long. Yeah, I mean, it does not take much to get into that park.
First pitch misses.
That's inside.
I don't know. I feel like that's the thing about baseball, though, is
And another ball.
I haven't been to enough live games of other sports to know, but I feel like baseball is almost not as much about who you're there watching, if that makes any sense. Like, a lot of it's just being there, being in the environment, being outside, getting some stadium food. So, like, even if the Sox are bad, as long as you like being outside and you like at least somewhat paying attention to baseball, you're probably going to have a nice time. There we go. It's a nice swing. Wish I would have gotten under it a bit, though. Oh, Big Poppy almost didn't beat that out to second. Yeah, Brushback, I went to a game, and, you know, it's stuck with me for 8 years now, because it was 2017. Sat in the outfield for the first time ever. I never sat in the outfield for a baseball game. Sox versus Royals, and, you know, 2017, so the Sox were terrible. Royals weren't that good. Sox got blown out, but it was still such a memorable game, especially because Whit Merrifield hit a home run that almost made it to me. Like, it was a couple seats away. So, like, first time in the outfield, we were sitting basically right next to the catch wall, like really close to that, and we got a homer hit like a couple feet away. We were on camera. That was technically my face reveal. I actually remember too, because oh, okay, for some reason I thought that was on the ground, but yeah, we were at the game and I got a text from my friend. Actually, it was all the way back when Snapchat streaks still mattered. So my friend sent out his Snapchat streak to me, and I opened it up and I sent him back the picture of me at the stadium, and then he sends me back a picture of him watching the game. And he's not a baseball fan, so I was surprised to see him watching the game. So he sends a picture back of him watching the game, and then very next thing that happens was the home run hit to me, and then he starts freaking out, sending me more texts because he's like, I'm literally seeing you on TV right now. It was I don't know, it was like a lot of things aligning, because it's not like I go to many games at all. It's not like he would watch many games at all. And the fact that not only I was at a game that he was watching, but also the fact that the ball was hit to me right at the part that we started like getting in communication with each other.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
See, I feel like now that I'm reminiscing, I'm not getting around on this Joe Kelly sinker here.
Slider that misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you
Had a few close calls and fun stories chasing homers, but you never caught one.
look a little more down the middle,
Almost got brained by a BP homer that you never saw coming. At least almost was a word that was part of that sentence. But no, I've still never caught a ball at any game, you know, minors, majors, any game I've gone to that's professional. That was probably the closest, though. Like, I was reaching out for it, and I feel like if I had committed enough to like jump backwards, I could have maybe got a hand on it, but like I'm not about to do that.
Foul ball there. They say to win.
I would say the game's close right now.
You know what? I have that
And these guys really need to put up a zero.
I was gonna say I have that YouTube clip from that game saved, so like I would be able to show you guys, but I don't think I have it set up on my OBS to show that right now, and I don't know if I want to try and do that live. It's not gonna get down. All right, well, didn't add on, which I would have liked to do.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek.
The catcher, Jake.
Oh, that's probably why I wasn't hitting, because I forgot to switch to my batting preset.
That one hit the knees for a strike. Martinez throws what a lot of people consider to
That's
be
a bad
power
spot.
sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. To the right
A lot of grounders to first all of a sudden.
Guerrero takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's going to be Max Clark. Cut on and lifted in
Dude, this Justin Martinez is just kind of mowing him down. He's not missing the bat, but he's missing the barrel of the bat.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat.
I mean, how many outs is this? Because he came in the 5th inning. Look at that. That's another one.
It's coming back, bro.
Tosses to first. That's the
You got one foul ball after many bounces. Another time you had Jim Tomei line drive bounce off your hands when he was in Cleveland. That I see that's one thing. I've never even gotten my hand on a ball. And like I played baseball, you know, throughout the childhood. So I'm not scared of the ball. But I've also never caught a ball off a major leaguer's bat barehanded. So like I would go for it, I'm sure. But like how's that going to feel? Cuz that can't feel nice.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
There was another one though. Now that you got me thinking, I was at a Brewers game, and I was in the outfield for batting practice, and there was a ball that was hit. It was coming right towards me, and there's like that little restaurant out in left center, so you could only like get so close up. But this one was coming right towards me, and I was behind the little restaurant, and I reached over to try and get it, and then this other kid reached over with a glove. And he caught it. So at first I'm like, it got stolen from me. And then I started thinking about it, and like the positioning I had, I don't think I would have been able to reach far enough to get the ball. So what would have happened is it would have bounced off the table that was right in front of me, straight into my face. So like that kid probably saved me from a not so fun ball off the dome. I swung on a pitch that hit me. You were proud you went for it. You always thought you'd dive out of the way for a screamer like that. It stung, but it was worth it. Even if you dropped it, it was worth it. That's good to hear. Because I thought for sure, it sticks in your hands, and it's definitely worth it. But I guess it's just the excitement. Kind of like with that story I was just saying, you're all excited, you're hyped up, a ball is coming to you, and then afterwards it's like, maybe it was for the best that one didn't make it. Ooh, that's gonna score. How did that get past him? Vlad with a laser. All right, we still got something in these bats.
Waste no time there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And
I didn't know you could fake a pickoff.
great result more often than
I
not.
didn't know the game lets you do that.
And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, but he went too far.
0-1's the count.
It's 0-1. Swing and
Ooh.
a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the
How close is Madison to Milwaukee?
high.
Do you go to any Brewers games?
1 and 2.
Because I've been to a decent amount of Brewers games, and that's probably my number one stadium.
Off the
Count
mark
it, 3
there,
and 2.
and that's ball 3. Runner at second, 2 down. That's
All right,
a
nice walk here.
early in that plate appearance, works the walk. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Oh, Trout did it again. That's his second of the game. Back to a commanding lead. All with 2 outs again. How many runs have we scored once we've gotten to 2 outs in this game?
Home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead.
It's about 90 minutes. You've been to more Brewers games than Sox games lately. That's kind of how I feel. I mean, technically it's closer for me to go to a Sox game, but I feel like it's almost just as easy, if not easier, to go up to Milwaukee for a Brewers game.
Cracks his bat and pops
Like the whole like parking situation and travel there, it's just like easy.
back to the top of the order now.
All right, we're gonna have to go to a new arm.
Terry Pendleton.
Even though our guy Martinez did really nice. Let's get some more parallel XP with Mark Davis, because I know I'm gonna need that for the program.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
What do I think about the possible South Loop location for the new Sox Park? I think it's a cool idea. I really I can't say enough how unfamiliar I am with like actually being in Chicago. Like I do not go to the city much at all, so I'm not like super familiar with the layout of things. But just, you know, looking at that spot on the map, like on Google Maps and stuff, seems like a really cool spot for a park. And it seems closer to downtown, which can't be a bad thing, right?
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly.
When you went to ASU, you shared the stadium one year with the Northsiders, and the Northsiders blamed you that the infield was too soft, and Sosa sprained his ankle, and you don't like them because of it? Huh. Was it like for spring training? It had to have been, right?
Ramirez brings it in, and that's the inning. And here is
Leading
Kyle
off for
Teal.
the Dreamers, the catcher, Kyle Teal.
Fought off foul.
Hanging sweeper, and I'm not on it. You know what? I really can't say too many bad things. This has been a good game. I've finally come around and played some good baseball. Yeah, it was spring training.
In the air, left field.
Well, hey, if that gets you to root for the Sox over the Cubs, then
There's one away.
then it's a good thing that happened.
Julio
You're all for it. Seems like there's so much potential to attract new fans. I mean, those renderings they released, just they look so nice. I mean, I know, of course, they're gonna look nice because it's not the real deal, and they're trying to sell you on the idea. But like, if they built a park that looks like that, with the skyline in the background, that'd be so nice.
Bases empty. And the batter will be the
I don't know the travel situation, all that sorts of stuff. I don't know if it makes it easier, tougher, the same to get to the park. But, I mean, just vibes alone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir
The
Guerrero.
right fielder, Vladimir.
Davis.
'Cause, I mean, you know, I can't lie. Being somebody that's not from the city, you hear South Side. It's not always a place you want to go. So that's also a reason that's like, you know, do I really want to go into Chicago for a Sox game when, you know, bullets are being found in the stadium? Remember when that happened a couple of years ago? That's not going to attract many new fans. Is that going to be a double play on a diving play? All right. Christian Campbell's getting it done on defense too. How we doing, Anthony? I've been doing all right. I mean, I'm feeling better now because we're actually playing good. First couple games were rough. Unfortunately, though, as soon as we get this final out, it's probably where the stream's going to be called for the day. But at least we're ending it in a better spot than we started it. And there we go. One more rollover grounder. It's a nice win. Especially after how much trouble I was having. Especially in that first game, but honestly the first few games. To have a nice game like that we can feel good about. 11 runs on the board. Like I was saying earlier, it's just about getting reps in, getting warmed up, and now that I've gotten this out of the way, the struggles out of the way, hopefully I can actually like make some progress towards World Series before this season ends. What's our rating gonna finish at here? Man, we almost threw as many innings with Martinez out of the pen than Crochet did to start. 585. So that's what, like, I mean, we're going to be right around the Hall of Fame difficulty threshold now. 200 rating points away from World Series. I think that can be done. That might be my first parallel 3. Westberg got up to parallel 1. Okay, so did Trout. Do I really get to spin this thing again? You're from Mundelein, North Burbs, and you went to school at Columbia College in the Loop? Just an FYI, you? Alright. Good to know. So you're more familiar with the city than me for sure. Yeah, Southside stand up. Haven't gotten to hear that too many times this year yet. But yeah, no, I'm from, I don't know if you'd even call it like west suburbs. I'm probably a little bit too far away to still be considered a suburb, but north I don't know. I'm like an hour away from the city, I would say. But I don't go in much at all. Any packs to open up real quick? Do we want to get through these? Let's rip through these before we end stream. I guess I can get rid of this. I mean, I didn't update it, but we're not playing. Oh, really? Really? One show pack and I'm pulling a diamond. The pack luck continues. Who do we have here? Is this going to be Will Smith? Oh, it's going to be Contreras. All right. Are those the only 2 live series diamond catchers, Contreras and Smith? I feel like it. Actually, I already have Contreras. See if we can get any more pack luck before we get out of here today. They rewarded my Brewer talk for sure. For sure. I still got some Brewers credibility, I guess. I mean, my my account name, after all, still is Brewers Fan 10. All right, 2 ballins. Does anybody have good luck out of these? I feel like nobody has any luck out of ballin' as a habit packs. No diamonds today. One last pack, a headliner, random. What do we got? Pack 6, that's a new one. That's the newest one, actually. Kerry Wood. I haven't even seen this card yet. I feel like Kerry Wood's always pretty decent. No, alright. Well, not getting him today. And I think that's going to be it for today. Yep, Soul. That's where I'm planning on ending things. Good stream. In the end. Didn't start out so good, but we pulled it around. Got up to a solid-ish rating. I would have liked to get a little better, but with how I was playing, that was never going to happen. I'm planning. I mean, I hate to commit to anything when it comes to streaming because I'm so inconsistent, but I would say I'm planning on being live again tomorrow. So if you guys want to come back and hang out, I'll probably be live tomorrow around the same time I was today. At least that's the plan. Again, I'm not going to promise anything just because of my inconsistency, but at least to try and make a run at World Series, I want to be, you know, I want to be live again tomorrow and hopefully the next day too. So that's the plan. Probably also going to wait till tomorrow to upload the next Rockies March to October. If you haven't checked out Pack Attack yet, go and check that out. My series, my new series that I just started up. But yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sticking around. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow.